Hi everybody, this week I am going to share my product picks for what I'm using this week in video format. I've never done this before, so bear with me if I mess up. And also it's extremely hot in my office because we still don't have air conditioning up here. Hopefully that gets fixed Monday or Tuesday. I'm filming this on Sunday, so hopefully by tomorrow afternoon I'll be back to my regular air conditioning and won't be miserable. Okay, the first thing I'm going to share this week that I'm using is the Night Moon set from Paper Tray Ink. This is designed by Heather Nichols, and the designs, I pulled out the little sheets here, the little index sheets, to show you some of the designs. And what I'm using this for is I am making some baby invitations and thank you cards for one of my sister-in-laws. She's expecting her first baby, a little boy, here in September, and we're having the shower here later this month. And I'm in charge of invitations, and I said I would also make her some thank yous that coordinate something easy for her to send back to thank the people who brought her gifts. To go along with the stamps that I'm going to be using from Paper Tray Ink, this is not an exciting product at all. It's craft cardstock, and with the craft cardstock, excuse me, upside down, some White Memories ink, dye ink. I love the way this dye ink looks stamped when you use stamps on craft cardstock. So I'm using this kind of, probably will be background, and I'll use some other probably blues and things like that along with the craft and the white for the invitations, and I'll be sure to share those as I get those finished and sent out. Another thing I'm going to be using this week, I guess I'll hit the stamps first. I got these mint motif stamps, and they're still in the cellophane, so they're not showing up very good. At Jennifer McGuire showed these on her blog. Also, she sent me a thank you where I saw these first, and I just thought they were darling because I love the little vertical presentation of the greeting. And so I picked these up when they came back in stock, and I will link to where I bought these in my blog post so that if you would like to get them, you can as well. Another thing, well, one thing I didn't get to this past week because it was just a crazy week with a lot of unexpected things. I didn't get to my Lawn Fawn stamps. So I'm putting these up again this week along with the link that if you want to join in the blog hop for August 18th, you can. And what I love is that you do not have to use Lawn Fawn stamps if you don't want to, or if you don't have any. I picked those up specifically for the Cards for Kids drive just because I thought the images were very cute and fun and perfect for kids. Another thing I'm using this week is because I picked up quite a few of these darling little My Favorite Things Pure Innocence stamps. These are two samples that I've already done that I shared on my blog last week. I'm going to at least do one more this week with this stamp here, this little girl pulling a wagon. I just think she's darling, and you can stamp the two little characters inside the wagon or whatever you want. I'm going to do another card this week, at least with that one, maybe more. I got several of those stamps. I was kind of bad. So I'm going to be using those. And I always like to share some background stamps that I'm using because I use a lot of background stamps, and I promise no clouds this week. One of them is the Hero Arts Flourish background cling stamp. Love cling because they're easier to store than the wood block, and of course more lightweight. Another one that I'm going to use is the Stripes background, and these are both just basic ones that I use a lot of that are really versatile. I always like to use something that's versatile. Still with the stamps, I need a birthday card for a friend, and it's a extremely belated birthday card, but I love this little Whiff of Joy mouse with the cupcake. Thought it was darling, so I'm going to be using this. And these stamps are not mounted. They're just the rubber. And what I've been using for these is the recommended product from Simon Says Stamp, and it is called the Tack and Peel by Sukaneko. And what it is it's just a sheet of tacky stuff, and I have permanently put mine on these clear acrylic blocks. But this, I just put it on here, and it has this protective covering sheet that you can peel up, stick your stamp to, which let me grab him, I can show you real quick. You can stamp it, put him on there, and you can see it's on there, and you can pull it off and on. You want to make sure and keep the protective sheet for your block. And I just permanently mounted it to this block, so I always have it to use. I also have a thin block. The sheet's really long, so I just cut off a thin strip and put it on this thin block, and I use it for my greetings. So the Tack and Peel is another product I'm getting a lot of use out of. Another thing that I've been using a lot of, and I've gotten several questions about, is this jute string. And I have both the more craft or natural colored and then the cream colored, and these are both from Paper Tray Ink. Wonderful, you get a whole bunch on these cute little spools, so not only is the jute fun to use, but these spools are really cute, you know, set up in your craft room or whatever as well. Really fun presentation. Okay, the next thing I am going to use this week is I have a scrapbook layout I need to do for 2Ps. And it's a anything goes type layout, but I'm going to use this fun collection from Imaginist. And this is probably my favorite birthday collection from any manufacturer in a while. These balloons are darling. I love those. And the back is even cute with the orange with the white numbers. So there's that. Let's see what else we've got. There is a nice text print, or I guess it has lots of writing and stuff in different colors. I would definitely use that in smaller doses if I choose to use that, just because it's kind of busy. I probably prefer this one on the back because even though it's got some text, it's in lines, so I could cut that apart a little bit easier just for how I scrapbook and for my eye. Of course, the darling banners. Banners so popular. Those are really cute. And they also kind of have that glossy finish on some of the pieces there, so that's fun on the print. On the back, a nice just red print with white. And the candles, which I love the candles. In fact, Jen Gallagher has a post at 2Ps, a layout she just got. It went up last week. I'll link to it. Brilliant use of this line. She just does the most wonderful scrapbook pages. It's a great use. And she also used that cute hello flags that I used in the card last week and then I shared with what I'm using. She used that with this product. I just want to copy her. I think it's wonderful. But anyway, and then this nice aqua color, which I really like the aqua and the red together, and the brown. Nice, just stripe print, some fun polka dots, and then these presents and cakes and just other birthday icons in the white circles. I don't care for that one so much, but I really like this one. So a birthday layout to come later this week. Another thing that I'm going to use in conjunction with that, and this is my last two products that I'm going to share for what I'm using this week. One of them is this felt from Paper Tray Ink, and I'm using 3 different colors. I'm probably also going to incorporate a little bit of Heather Bailey felt, just because there wasn't a red felt from Paper Tray Ink, and I want to use it with the birthday papers I shared. And the last thing, what I'm going to use with this felt, are these Sizzix dies, and these have the numbers. So I will be die cutting these numbers out of the felt. My big plan for the week is to do a layout showcasing several birthdays on one layout. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching.